Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are out and it is dark and it is frosty and it is potentially a bit snowy. We're in just after the aftermath of Storm Arwen, not Arwen, E, begins with E. I'll put it up on the screen. Ewing, I think it is. Yeah, I thought I'd come out to the Peak District. I was watching Mr. Steve Stanley Pants video last week and he came to a place, or the week before actually, and he came to a place that I desperately wanted to come and visit. So I tried last week, I got rained out, so I thought I'd try this week, see if I can get anything this week. But the conditions are great, but I had to take the risk last night of coming out, and by golly gosh, were the conditions mental. It was sideways snow. It stopped snowing after a while, but it was sideways snow. It was absolutely insane and cold and a bit scary, and the van was bouncing around because we've had some high winds, very, very high winds if you've been watching the news. But this is where we are. We're heading towards a little secret location. I can't quite see in front of me because the light's in my face. I've got about 1.25 miles to walk because I can't move the van because one, there's nowhere to park, and two, and two, I'm just going to leave the van there. So I've got 1 mile to walk in this frost, so it's going to be interesting to see what it's like when I get there, but potentially an amazing photograph. So stay with this because this could be an epic shot of something really good. Bloody hell, the road's slippy. I'm definitely not moving the van, but it's really slippy. I'm going to concentrate on the road and I'll see you when I get there. Oh, jeez. It just so happens that my head torch is packed up, which is not ideal. So I've got a light in my face at the moment, lighting myself. I'm taking my time along this path or this road. I'm walking on the grass because it's less slippery, if that makes sense. It's chilly, it's really cold. I've got a bit of a side wind and I expect the wind to pick up later on. I've got 2 layers on, my down coat and my new base layer from Decathlon. And walking is okay. I bought another coat with me. As soon as I stop, I'm going to put it on, keep myself warm. I'm also trying out some new wellies, and they're so warm and they're so comfortable at the moment, but they're brand new. Takes some getting my feet in them, but they're dead interesting to see how good they last. They're supposed to be dead warm and comfortable, minus 40 degrees, and so far they're brilliant. I'm basically talking to myself because I've got a long walk. Hopefully it's not too much further. Hopefully I've already done 1/2 mile and I've only got another 1/2 mile to go. Oh, I hope so. But we are getting there. It's going to be it's going to be a perfect shot. I hope it's going to be a perfect shot. There's no clouds in the sky, but at least it's not raining. This Osmo really doesn't like the cold. Really doesn't like the cold at all. The battery's right down low, so when I get to where I'm going, I'll put it on charge with my little charger. But as you've just seen, I've just come through the gate and I'm now walking out onto a military firing range. What am I doing? For the love of all photography. I'm walking out onto a military firing range. There's a pathway that leads you out. I know what's down here. There's a small building, and over to the left there's this thing I've come to photograph. Now if you have watched Stevie Staines' video, you know where I am and you know what I'm doing. If you haven't, this is all new for you. I can see the gritters out on the road. I can see orange lights flashing and big headlights. The gritters are out. Hopefully they're gritting past my van so I can get out, because the roads are a bit slippy around here and they're not exactly level. But yeah, I've got another, I don't know, 1/4 mile of walk along this track, and yeah, then we'll be there. It does say when red flags flying, stay off. There's no red flags, and it is the weekend, and I'm pretty sure they don't normally fire over weekends. So let's keep going. I'm walking into the wind a bit more now. But this is exciting, isn't it? Isn't it exciting? Oh. So I'm here at the moment. I would say I'm doing something I shouldn't be doing. I can't actually disclose this actual location where I am at the moment because potentially I'm not really supposed to be here, and yeah, that's all I can really say. Now it's cold. I'm in the middle of a field next to a tank. You heard me, yep. I'm stood next to a tank. So this is what I come to shoot. I don't know, wilderness furniture. Doesn't it look amazing in the snow? This is why I wanted to come, hoping for a little bit of snow, and that looks just fantastic. But like I said before, I'm in a firing range, so I don't really want to tell you where I am because I don't want to encourage people coming here and the risk of life and danger and all that. So you're gonna have to just take my word for it that this is amazing. The snow's come across and it's rippled the snow across the tracks, which is just fantastic. The turret's obviously missing the cannon, but there's some debris around it. I am not wandering around this all day. I am definitely not wandering around this by no, I'm just not. It's just too much on this. It could be anything here, potential explosions and all sorts, you know. If it's a firing range, it could be live ammunition around, so there is no way I'm wandering around, but I will get a couple of shots of this and then I'm going to move on. I don't know how long it is before the sun comes up. I may set myself up for a position for the sun, but yeah, I've took a picture of the building. I'm going to put that one up for you. I took a picture of the building before I put my snowy footprints through it. I've got Ramshaw Rocks behind me. Ramshaw Rocks is probably where I'm going to go tomorrow actually, or even later on today. And Steve Staines over there, I think that's what his plan was. So I've got my first shot here, nice and simple. Put it on the thirds. Snow, little sliver of sky because there's no sky, just a little bit of a yellow glow, and there's a bit of metal debris on the floor. So that's what I've used for my leading lines, if you like, and a little bit of grassy sort of stuff in the bottom corner. But yeah, the tracks look amazing with this sideways snow on it. Perfect for showing this off in its in the landscape. So yeah, quite impressed. Another shot set up now, just moved a little bit closer, isolating the tank on its own. And again, I'm concentrating on this track side because you can see the tracks with the snow on it. But I've got this little knoll of grass. It's just sort of acting like, it's almost like coming from a diagonal, sort of leading you from the bottom corner. Very simple. I'm only literally pointing the camera at it and seeing what looks right on the screen. And because this little gnarly bit of grass is going that way in the bottom left hand corner and the tank's here, it sort of pushes you towards the tank. Not that you can take your eyes off it anyway. Come around the other side now. It doesn't look as pretty, but you can see all the bullet holes in the side of it where it's been obviously used for target practice. And the view down the valley is fantastic. It really is a fantastic view going this direction. But it's just not as pretty. It'd be nice if the tracks were on this side, but the tracks have been well and truly destroyed on this side. So I'm literally just rattling off a few frames just so that I can get them done and get out of here, because I don't want to potentially be here longer than I need to be. But wow, this is fantastic. There is even a little bit of colour going on in the sky, so we might get a little bit of something, but it's given to be worse and nasty again later on today, so I'm not edging my bets for too much. But we might just get a little bit of colour in the sky. Not that this tank needs colour, it really doesn't. It doesn't deserve to be in colour. I think it's a Sherman tank. I think that's what it is, from watching Steve's video. But yeah, well awesome, but extremely nervous being here. Right, let's move around a little bit more and I'm just trying to keep my footprints out the snow, and then I'll get a bit closer and try and show you some of the detail on it before I scarper. So it's time for me to get away from this tank. The light over Ramshire Rocks is fantastic, but yeah, I need to get out of here now, get back over to the other side, and as the sun comes up I'm going to try and catch a picture of the barracks here, the building, with the light catching it. So if that's my plan, I need to get back up this way and leave the tank alone. But that was a great experience, a great experience, and I'm glad I shared it with you. Right, I'll see you back up at the building. So I'm potentially finished. I just got myself a couple of quick snaps of the light catching this building, and it looks fantastic over Ramshire Rocks way. I don't even know whether to put the long lens on and maybe just take a couple of handheld shots. I might just do that just to finish off. My lips have gone cold, so I'm going to have to get my coffee out in a minute and have a drop of coffee, but I just wanted to get a couple of shots of this building. This is obviously what they use. It looks like it's been on fire. It's probably been in there for hiding and shooting and patrol duties and things like that. It's obviously used for something like that. And the hole in the wall looks like it's been shot. Oh, the sun's nice though, but yeah, I think I might just get the long lens out and just take a couple of shots of Ramshire Rock because it looks really good. Let's get in a position here to try and get the barracks. Yeah, that'll do. Somewhere around here on this nice patch of snow, and we'll get a bit of light on the barracks. I can't really get Ramshire in the background, but anything like this will do me. I just like taking photographs. That'll do. Dark sky, sunlight, bit of snow, focus on the barracks. My last shot for today. Hills and valley in the background. Oh, still on the 10-second timer because I was doing a selfie. And that's it. I think I'm done. I'm gonna go back to the van, cook myself a little bit of bacon and an egg, and make a plan for today. My lips are really frozen, but yeah, pretty awesome. So thanks for joining me. Hope you're as excited as I was even though I was a bit scared, but excited. Fantastic morning, beautiful. I've got another 1.5 miles now to walk back to the van. And yeah, till next time, ciao for now. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Give us the old thumbs up. Really does help the channel. Even if you didn't get anything from the channel, please give us a thumbs up. It really does help those algorithms, and if the algorithms work well, then YouTube will potentially promote my video more and blah 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 blah, you know how it is. So yeah, if you can, give us a thumbs up, and I see you on the next one, somewhere around this area. I don't know where I'm going. Could be Ramshaw Rocks, could be the Roaches, could be Lodge Church, who knows. Depends where I can get the van, I suppose. Ciao for now, see you soon, bye bye. God, this is a long walk. Oh, must be halfway at least. There's just nothing around here at all.